So you've gotten pretty good with AI. You know the basics, you can get it to do some cool stuff, but maybe you've hit a bit of a wall. The really complex tasks still feel just out of reach. Well, today, we're going to break through that plateau. Let's dive into the advanced techniques that will absolutely transform your AI results.
This court right here really gets to the heart of it. It's not always about finding a better, more powerful AI model. So much of the time, it's about engineering a better prompt. The difference between a simple question and a really well-crafted, well-engineered prompt is it's night and day.
So just how big of a difference are we talking about? This slide lays it out perfectly. Look at that quality gap. Going from what most of us do, those intermediate skills, to the advanced techniques we're about to cover can give you a 5 to 10 times improvement in your results. Seriously, this isn't a small tweak. This is the leap that takes AI from a fun toy to a legitimate productivity machine.
And this is that plateau I mentioned. It's where so many of us get stuck. You ask a simple question, you get a decent answer. But when you throw a complex, multi-step problem at the AI, it just kind of falls apart. Well, advanced prompting is the key to smashing through that and unlocking that next level.
All right, let's get into it. We're going to start with probably the single most powerful technique for breaking that plateau. And it's all about teaching the AI not just to answer, but how to reason. This is done through a method called chain of thought prompting.
So what in the world is chain of thought, or CoT? Well, instead of just asking the AI to jump straight to the final answer, you ask it to show its work. You encourage it to lay out its thinking process. When it generates those intermediate reasoning steps, each step kind of gives context for the next one, which dramatically cuts down on errors for anything involving logic, math, or complex planning.
And what's really incredible is how easy this is to do. You don't need some complex setup. A lot of the time, just adding these 5 little words, "let's think step by step," is enough to kickstart this entire powerful reasoning process and get you a much, much better answer.
And this slide just shows the difference so clearly. On the left, without CoT, the AI falls right into the trap of the classic sheep riddle. But look at the right. By thinking step by step, it actually stops and interprets that key phrase all but 9 die correctly. The reasoning process itself is what prevents the mistake. It's brilliant.
Okay, here's a little challenge for you. Go try this classic riddle with your favorite AI. First, just ask it straight up. Then ask it again, but this time add, "Solve this step by step," showing each pore operation. I promise you, the clarity and the accuracy of that second response will blow you away. It's the perfect way to see the power of CoT for yourself.
All right, chain of thought is fantastic for a single logical path. But what about problems that are more open-ended? Problems that require exploring multiple options or different angles? Let's look at how we can build on this idea with some even more powerful frameworks.
This brings us to Tree of Thoughts, or TOT. I want you to think of this like an AI brainstorming session. Instead of just following one line of thought, the AI comes up with several different ways to attack the problem. It evaluates the pros and cons of each path, and then it picks the one that seems most promising. It's absolutely perfect for stuff like strategic planning or creative problem solving.
So if Tree of Thoughts helps an AI plan, then React helps it do. React stands for reasoning and acting. And this little loop you see here, this is the engine behind modern AI agents. The AI thinks about what it needs to do, it takes an action, like searching the web or running some code, it observes the result of that action, and then it loops back to think again. This is literally what powers things like ChatGPT's browsing feature.
Okay, let's try another brain teaser. This one trips up humans all the time. The gut reaction is to say 10 cents, right? But that's wrong. The correct answer is 5 cents. Now, if you ask an AI this and tell it to think step by step, you'll actually see it set up the correct algebra instead of just jumping to that intuitive but totally incorrect conclusion.
Okay, so we've been focused on how the AI thinks. Now let's switch gears and talk about how you can take direct control, how you can shape its personality, its behavior, and even the exact format of its output.
The bedrock of controlling AI behavior is something called the system prompt. You can think of it as a set of background instructions or a job description that you give the AI for the entire conversation. You set the persona just once at the beginning, and it influences every single response that follows. It's incredibly powerful.
For example, you could give it a system prompt that says, "You are a world-class code review expert." And just like that, the AI will start analyzing code with a sharp focus on security, performance, and best practices. It might even start using emojis and formatting like you see here to make its points. Or you could create a totally different persona, like a Socratic tutor.
In this case, the AI won't just give you the answer. Instead, it'll guide you with thoughtful questions, trying to help you figure out the solution on your own. This just shows you how flexible system prompts are for shaping the AI's entire behavior.
Now, beyond personality, sometimes you just need pure precision. You need the AI to speak the language of computers. That's where structured outputs are a game changer. It's about forcing the AI to give you data in a perfectly clean, predictable format like JSON. This is what separates a simple chatbot from a tool that can power a real application. It's absolutely essential.
All right, with all these incredible new techniques, we also have to talk about how to use them responsibly and efficiently, especially when you start building real things. And that means we need to think about security and scale.
This brings us to a really critical security risk called prompt injection. The source material calls it the SQL injection of the AI era, and that is the absolute perfect analogy. It's an attack where a clever user types in something that tricks the AI into ignoring your instructions and following their new, malicious ones instead.
And here's a chillingly simple example of what that could look like. The problem is, an AI can't tell the difference between your trusted instructions and untrusted input from a user. To the AI, it's all just text. So a user could slip in a command like this, and a badly secured AI might just obey, leaking all kinds of sensitive data.
So how do we defend against this? Well, one common professional strategy is this dual LLM setup. You essentially have one AI that acts like a security guard. It inspects every piece of user input, looking for attacks, before anything ever gets passed to the main AI that does the actual work. It's a key pattern for building safer AI apps.
Finally, to really scale your expertise, you have to get organized. Every time you create a really great prompt that works well, document it. Write down its name, its purpose, the template you used, what AI model it works best on, and any limitations you found. This turns your hard-won experience into a reusable, professional asset for you and your whole team. We have covered a lot of ground here, from advanced reasoning and brainstorming to controlling an AI's behavior and locking it down securely. You've officially broken through that plateau and now have the toolkit of a true power user. So, the only real question left is this. Now that you have these tools, what's the first complex problem you're going to solve?